WJG Sports. We journal great.
All right, Gracelyn, what is it like, being able to sign today?
It's just kind of like a relief that it's all over and I know where I'm going now.
Right, what was the reason that you chose Barton?
I like that it's a small school and it's not much of a difference from here. And I really like the coach there, and I'm just really excited to join their program.
What is it going to be like, starting your senior year out, already knowing where you're going for college and now just playing for your high school?
I guess it's just, like comforting knowing that I have somewhere to be when I leave here. And I know that there's a reason I'm going there.
Right, from the softball standpoint, how do you think the fit will be once you get on campus?
I think it'll be a good fit. There's a lot of other good athletes there that I think will push me to be better, and there's just a lot of good athletes there.
Today, any type of, very emotional, you consider, you didn't get your junior year, and now your senior year is going to start in only a few months now.
Yeah, it is emotional. Like when I got out of my car, I thought about how this is my senior year and how it's going like this, and I hope we do have a season. But yeah, it is emotional thinking how this is the end of it.
All right, what has it been like your career here at Princeton? Of course you have the long playoff runs, but what was it like, through your 3 years so far?
It's been the most fun I've ever had playing with these group of girls. It's by far my favorite team to play with.
Gotcha. All right, Logan. So what is the day like for you today, being able to sign?
Being able to sign is just like, it feels like a dream come true. I mean, softball's been a part of my life since I was about 6 years old, and I've played travel ball for a while now and going to tournaments almost every other weekend or every weekend back to back in the summer, and finally being able to sign is like a dream come true.
You have a pretty unique story in the fact that you haven't really gotten a chance to play a lot of high school softball. What has it kind of been like, your journey here, dealing with 2 ACL tears?
You're right. I've played 6 games total my whole high school career. My freshman year and sophomore year, I was out from ACL and meniscus tears. I tore my left leg and then I tore my right leg. And I haven't really been able to experience the softball games on the actual field, but I've been able to be a part of the softball family and to come to practices and watch and be a part of that, and they've just made me feel comfortable and have pushed me to come out and be able to play. And I only played 6 games so far my junior year, but I'm hoping for a senior year and to be able to play with Gracelyn and be able to play with everybody.
Right, how did, being on the sidelines kind of, sharpen your mind as a softball player? Well,
it took a toll on my life for sure. It was very hard because sitting on the bench, I mean, watching everybody play the game you love, it's hard to do, and you never really realize it until it actually happens to you. I sat on the bench for 2 years, but I realized how much that softball actually meant to me and how much it meant to everybody else that knew me. They pushed me to be stronger and come back better than I was, and that's what happened, and that's what I did.
Right, so what will it be like, you think, once you get a chance to actually, step on the field with them and try to compete for a championship in your senior year?
I think it's going to be great. I really think that we have a really good shot this year. We have a bunch of people coming back and a bunch of seniors that I've gone to high school with all 4 years that I'm just excited to play with and to be able to try to achieve that goal. And I'm really hoping that we will be able to have a senior year and be able to play that, because I would really enjoy having a full season with the girls that I haven't got a chance to do yet.
Right. So, East Carolina, why was East Carolina the right fit for you?
East Carolina was the right fit for me because I immediately fell in love with the coaches. I loved them from the first minute I met them. My coaches would send them videos of me hitting and for recruiting wise, and I went and visited the campus and instantly fell in love. It's a beautiful campus, and my #1 reason for choosing ECU was that it was close to home. I did not want to go far away from home because of travel ball, going and traveling all these different places. My family wasn't able to come see me play as much. So choosing somewhere close to home and then being able to come watch me play when I get to the collegiate level is something that I really wanted them to be able to do. So that's why I chose ECU.
You know, for injured athletes, you know, injuries happen all throughout athletics. What would you say would be your best advice for them in the process of getting recruited, and as well as, you know, staying positive?
Overcoming an injury is something that it takes a very strong person to do, especially to be out for that long a period of time and then come back. The advice that I would give would be to don't get down on yourself. It's always for the better, whether it's going to physical therapy multiple times a week and him pushing you and you thinking that you can't do it. Never get too overwhelmed with everything. Just know that it's for the better and that you are doing it to better yourself and that you're going to come out stronger in the end.